While waiting out the rain, disappointingly, I thought I'd just do a quick video of the stuff that we brought with us this time. So we're in the tramplite shelter with the extended beak. You can see there in the open configuration for the beak how well it extends down compared to the normal tramplite shelter. Gives you a really big protected porch area, which is quite nice when the weather's not so good or windy. Supporting the tramplite shelter, we've got the Snowdonia Gear LT4 pole, good and sturdy. We've got some Lightsmith carbon fibre stakes and a couple of Eastern Golds. The inside midge netting is made by Trekker Tent with a 0.51 Cuban floor, a super light midge inner which fits the tramplite pretty well. Slightly loose sides, but I just need to tweak it a bit more to get it to fit better, but it fits fine. Loved in long actually, which suits the tramplite shelter. Underneath the inner floor, we've got just some polycro for added waterproofness and to protect the light Cuban floor of the inner. So we've got, in no particular order, my cooking kit at the back, which is a 550ml backpacking light pot with a Focus Fire 14 stove, homemade cozy Esbit stove. That works really well. Love using Esbit nowadays. We've got a event waterproof, some Cuban Z-Pack chaps, Dutchware sit pad, a Nunatak Arc Edge quilt, 350 grams. That was lovely and warm last night, got down only to about 10 though. Some very light fleece decathlon gloves, synthetic black rock beanie, which I wore last night, a Mammoth ultralight pillow, a Berghaus Hypertherm jacket, synthetic insulated jacket, an old Montan Featherlight windproof, some Sport Eyes sunglasses, not needed those this weekend, a backpacking light torso light pad, and along with it a thin light pad, a Bora Gear down pullover which I wore last night, again nice and toasty, a small Gorilla Pod which I do use for the GoPro sometimes, an old Stussy baseball cap, tend to bring that with me, bits and pieces, bag head net, toiletries, toilet paper stuff, earplugs, spare lighter, long handled spork, tiny penknife, headlamp, just the general bits, and a homemade pot cozy. I had a nice pork and peppercorn meal last night, which was this one, LYO Expedition. That's spicy and tasty. And the rucksack, which it all fits in quite neatly, is a cool rucksack, black Cuban by Laufbursch, a German ultralight gear company, sadly not being made at the moment. due to ill health, but that is a really nice ultralight rucksack for minimal loads. I have repeatedly had a visitor on this camp, Mr. Beetle, who needs to be thrown out of the porch about 5 times so far. Okay, so the forecast is for it gradually to improve, hopefully.